Hey yo, what's decent? Yo, I got another showcase for you guys on Pokemon Showdown. I was about to mess up that alliteration by saying Showdown Showcase or Showcase Showdown. Oh, my brain sometimes. Alright, but check this out. Before I start this video, right? Notice I got the same shirt that I had the last video. I want to let you guys know something right off the rip. I love my hygiene. Alright? Love my hygiene. And what I do, what happens is I record multiple things on the same day. You know, my schedule is uptight. So you see the same shirt, know that I recorded it on the same day. I don't wear the same shirt twice, or pants for that matter, socks, briefs. Come on, take care of yourself. You come first, right? So, let's get to the battle here. My opponent, right, this is Yu. I'm practicing Yu to try to get acclimated to the metagame. He's got Zorora, Scizor, Crocodile, Salamence. My gosh, I'm forgetting the names of these mons. Amoonguss and Slowking, my gosh. Alright, I got the Grimmsnarl, right? It's so much information I have to intake. That's probably why. I'm just going to blame it on that for now on, right? Crocodile, Scizor, Zorora teams are actually quite similar, as well as the Rotom and the Kommo-O. I swapped out Bulu for Kommo-O. I noticed that Kommo-O, I have an easier time dealing with stuff with the Kommo-O so far. You know, I'll often switch out as I go along. And let's get this started, right? So, he's going to lead out with Scizor. I lead out with Rotom Heat. Amazing. I can just catch a Will-O-Wisp on whatever decides to switch in because he has no Fire-type Pokemon, or Pokemon with Flash Fire for that matter. So, I'm thinking like, okay, I should just like hard switch out to Scizor, but I'm like, wait a minute. Rotom Heat is faster, so I can get some chip damage off with the Volt Switch. He's going to bring back in the Mence, which is good because I'm able to knock off his Heavy Duty Boots, which I actually love. Oh my goodness, I love that item. I love it, completely love it, right? So he's going to go right back out into Scizor. I go and double back out into Rotom Heat just to see what he will do. He goes right back out into Mence. Just as a precaution, I went for the Overheat just in case he wanted to stay in, thinking I was going to go for the Will-O-Wisp again. And I would just like burn that Scizor to a crisp, but that doesn't work out that way. I missed the Will-O-Wisp. I don't want to stay in and do another Will-O-Wisp. As Slowking does come, Slowking can potentially just block it. But then that really wouldn't be advantageous to him because then it's a water type that he's just like slower or anything like that. But alright, so a couple of series happen. He's able to switch into Scizor. He's got +4. I'm behind a Reflect, right? Knock off, and he has a Roost. So I'm like, okay, let me just not direct it. Let me just threaten it. That's the word I was looking for. My brain just like kind of jumbled up there. But let me just completely threaten it with my Rotom Heat and go for the Overheat, but the Mence comes in. I'm able to actually be accurate this time with my Will-O-Wisp and connect with it. I switch right out into my Grimmsnarl. He defogs. That's right. I forgot everything in his mother carries the fog now. So he Hurricanes. I'm like, whoa, I should have just realized, just by the way he was playing, a lot of the Fog and Roost types are more specially based. They'll like carry like the Draco Meteor and something else. You know, I should know that. Draco Meteor probably like Flamethrower, but he has a Hurricane. So I tech the safety goggles just for things like this. Amoonguss and Tangos who love to go for sleep powder or whatever. I could stay in. I don't have to worry about hidden powers, as I just recently found out. So I don't have to worry about this thing carrying hidden power fire. So Scizor could just stay in all day, every day. I'm just gonna U-turn right back out into Zorora. And I think he might want to... No. Amoonguss comes in. And I taunt because I don't want on the switch out as I go into Kommo-O for him to Spore. So Sludge Bomb is going to... I'm sorry. The Bulletproof is going to block the Sludge Bomb. I'm able to get a +1. How do you say that word? How do you say that C word? Please, I don't want to butcher that word. Clangerous or what? Oh, my vocabulary is trash. Oh, my God. Somebody help me. Alright, so I'm able to set up the substitute as he spawns. I could just Flamethrower. And right here, everything in my mind was like, okay, Kashif, you have Boom Burst. This thing dies to a Boom Burst. Just Boom Burst. But why was I not, like, I was thinking that he would stay in. Because, like, for instance, you saw Slowking, right? He's going to want to set up the Future Sight. Imagine if I happen to Boom Burst on the switch in. It 2-hit KO Slowking. He can't go for Future Sight. And he's stuck with, like, a +1. Now +2 and everything behind a substitute. Like, that's dangerous, man. And I EV'd it correctly. I made sure... See, I have random EVs on my Pokemon just experimenting certain things, right? This is what I do. This is how I play, you know? As I'm trying to learn more and more about the game, and then as things go about, we'll move towards standard, you know. But that's how I learn how to do different things, so I can be more innovative. Not for the sake of being innovative, but that's that's how I play. So Future Sight, he takes it, and now Zorora comes in. I'm going to go for the substitute. He has Play Rough. I forgot this thing gets Play Rough. He's quite weak to it. Hopefully Boom Burst kills it. It's not stab or anything like that, so it doesn't pick up the kill, and Play Rough is able to revenge kill right? So now set up the reflect as he vault switches out. Goes right back out into Amoonguss. I'm thinking that I'm going to want to taunt just in case he wants to go for the sport, because I'm obviously going to want to switch out. I mean, I'm fairy to a poison type, correct? Right? So Amoonguss switches out. I go to Crocodile, and part of me is like, you know, I should taunt, but no, I have the Scissor, no need to. Scissor has the safety goggles again. It could just block everything Amoonguss wants to do. Plus, I have the reflect in case he wants to foul play like he does. I could just roost all that damage off. And I could stay in here all day, so Amoonguss is eventually going to have to switch out. I'm going to U-turn. I'm actually surprised that he stayed in. I'm going to go for the Rotom Heat, and he goes for the foul play again. I guess trying to relentlessly do that, so I could be put in a position where he can switch out as I roost. So I'm going to switch out into Crocodile here. I'm going to set up the taunt so that he can't like defog or roost or anything like that. But Crocodile comes in, which is great actually, because now I'm able to taunt that. That can't taunt me. I'm able to set up the rocks and block out both Zorora and Solomon's out the game. So that's pretty good. And he decides to quit, right? So yeah, I guess that's that. I have a whole bunch of battles here. My whole point is to not showcase ones that like I just completely destroy people. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here for learning. You know, I want to learn as much as possible. I have a lot where I just get mollywhopped, I get destroyed. The whole point right now is just to see what am I doing wrong. You know, I want to know from every nick and cranny, every different cognition that is out there. I wanted to, you know, do like some sort of polymerization with my way of thinking, so I could understand where you guys are coming from. So that's the whole point of me posting all this stuff right now. I will soon be posting Switch battles again as soon as I get my replacement Nintendo Switch. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys had fun. I definitely did, and I will see you guys very soon. Peace. What you doing?